Hi, I'm Jawad and I'm going to show you my top tips for Paint Park on PlayStation Vita. It doesn't matter if you're an expert artist or an absolute beginner. Anybody can get creative on Paint Park. It's a free app that you can download from PlayStation Store directly to your PlayStation Vita. My first top tip is about selecting colors and mixing them together. Along the bottom of the touchscreen, you'll find your color palette and the 4 different marker pens you can use. Each one has a different thickness to choose from. I'm going to start with the second to largest marker pen. You can pick your colors from the 12 base colors in the palette, but you're not just limited to these, as you can actually mix them together. For example, if I want to mix the black and the white color, I just choose any one first, so I'm going to go with the white one first. I just tap the touchscreen to pick and hold white, and then pick black to get the darker shade of grey that I want. I can pretty much mix every color along this bar, and that gives me hundreds of different shades to draw with. So once you're comfortable with using the color palette, you can let your creative juices flow by making your mini masterpieces one step at a time. The trick is to keep saving your work as you go. I actually want to keep this just in case I want to make changes to it later on. So what I'll do is I'll just save this to my gallery, and then it will pop up as your most recent image. And then I'll copy this back onto a new canvas, so this becomes essentially my second version. A third top tip for you is to refine your drawings as you go along. The colour is now overlapping the actual line art that I've done, so I actually want to remove that and erase it. Because I've drawn on the white background, I'll pick the white colour and then I'll choose the thickness that I want. So I'm going to go with the second to thinnest. You might have noticed that a magnifying glass pops up. With this, I can start focusing more and slowing down what I'm doing, just to make sure that I don't accidentally erase the line art. So if I'm not focusing, I've now gone over. And you'll notice as well, depending on where you're drawing on the screen, the magnifying glass automatically shifts from the top of the screen to the bottom of the screen. So I'll carry on with drawing his facial features, and I'll use the magnifying glass at the same time. This really helps me get a close-up view of my work as I draw, and I recommend using the magnifying glass to really polish up your work and add fine detail. Now I'm satisfied with my drawing, so I'm going to save my creation to the gallery. I can still go back and edit this later on. Finally, to add a personal touch to my PlayStation Vita, I'll take a screenshot of my drawing and apply it to the background of the start screen. That way, I can carry it with me wherever I go. Now that you've seen what I can draw, why don't you go download Paint Park from PlayStation Store and start creating your own art on PlayStation Vita. We're running a competition where you guys can get creative and have a chance at winning some awesome games. To find out more, visit eu.playstation.com/competitions. Closing date is 15 August 2012.